Find him. Sneaky, sneaky.
Run away.
Dun,
Come on, mate, there's flash for this is solo queue.
dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun, dun,
we got one for Jad.
Officially victorious.
Going for these dives onto Clip, even with him sitting on Skull.
Trick, look at Trick. Rocket grab into Cocoon. First blood, Sven.
But instead, he finds his way into that brush and gets the kill.
So yeah, sitting with
No vision.
I mean, what you can do is just throw in your lantern or something at first, but like it's so easy to say that as a caster.
Trick has full control over this bottom side.
See mid lane, just trading ultis actually.
Yeah, we see that so often in this type of matchup. Just push the wave bomb, wait for more abilities. Mithy actually uses that Featherstorm, Sven rather, to escape. Blade Call is available to him, manages to get a two-man route, and that's the kill for Mithy. The barrel comes out for Contracts, now he's the target. That's a double kill for Blitz.
Poor play there by the C9 bot lane.
See it again, like, so they know Elise have taken a blue buff, and she could still be on the bottom side. Hook comes in, and right now, if you're C9, you need to just try and walk away, but they actually end up lantering Contracts into it. He flashes forward with the body slam as well, uses everything he has in a fight
to be helping out C9. Flash Cocoon, Rocket Grab is going to find the target, and Trick gets the kill.
Playing against anyone. They're literally just sitting and pushing minions and then taking every objective.
Oh, Sven, why are you here? Featherstorm comes out, sneaky flash.
Oh, nice flash.
Sven's in trouble, goes in with the lantern. Death Sentence is connected, and Sneaky gets out alive.
And flash, and G2's looping around.
Oh, Jensen gets caught this time round. Cleanse comes out, gets to the lantern.
Is a Blitzcrank's best friend here, and there is just the side lane pressure.
Oh, gets Contracts. Cocoon finds a target as well, sinks the fangs in.
Flash.
Trick 202. Zig Impact rather coming to engage on the clit. Death Sentence connects onto Perks, but there's no real follow-up. Chaos Storm's not doing a lot of damage. And you know what? C9 making it harder for themselves now. As Mithy finds another great hook.
Yeah, and it's such a thick wall. He pulls him over there, and then definitely a bit of a failed flash there, but I don't know if he was close enough to the wall after the hook in order to get the flash with the CC.
Yeah, the fact that they actually pulled him slightly away from the wall meant that the wall is basically going to place him now on the other side, and that's why he's
top lane oftentimes. Whereas this game is the... Oh, he messed it up!
Oh, Sneaky's caught. Caster Curse exists, is real.
With their own ulti. But C9, they need a crazy good engage from Contracts, and they're going for mid lane.
They are indeed. Perks already flash. Here comes Sneaky. Decent shockwave. May not be enough.
Against a team that's really far behind. But it just means C9 gets a bit of gold, and they have very gold-hungry champions in Tristana and Victor. So getting another tower there helps, and Smithy's dead.
Yeah, what an important hook for Mithy to land.
There we go.
Catches Smoothie into
Not on Warlord's Zaya, who is going to be healing just fine.
Anyway, Sven, he might die for it now. That's the reason he might die.
All right, Featherstorm buys a few seconds. The flash buys even more. Stun comes back. Sven almost takes out Contracts, with the damage
anyone on the G2 front line. This is a time where G2 is trying to set up the 1-3-1 to get into Baron, and Sven was just a little bit further up the lane than he had a right to be, since Orianna wasn't close either. That being said, they nearly can one-shot someone, so the Elise gold actually does matter a fair bit.
Definitely matters.
But as far as the team fights go, C9 could theoretically win one if they get the right initiation.
Mithy was looking to catch Sneaky mid-air, didn't find the target. Impact does a little bit of a flyby as the barrel splits up. G2 Perks is down before the shockwave, and that means C9 are on the offensive. Expector's the target. He's a big crocodile. Gets pulled back into the gravity field. Impact gets caught by the rocket crab, but it simply won't matter. Sven running away for his life. Featherstorm has bought some time. Reap it on screen, gonna be happy with Cloud9 bouncing back. And maybe this is a Baron.
Yeah, if they get tricked down, they can go for this, which is why it's so critical that he makes this chase last a long time, because C9 want to start that Baron ASAP, and Trick actually slithers away.
He's alive for now, but C9 are still starting. The Baron. Trick is so low, he dies from almost nothing. Mithy's here, Sven there with full HP as well.
Why is that there in the UOL room? That doesn't make any sense.
It's called the manager.
They're going for it.
All right, Baron's the target. Impact pulled out. Repel goes up. 2,000 hit points. Baron's going to be not available for G2. And Cloud9 are back.
What a comeback so far from
they win the fight. Look at this here. No flash on Perks. He's staying far up the mid lane. And then after, he actually ends up hitting the blue trinket while he's walking back. Not intentional. Stopping him in place again. Making it super easy for C9 to jump onto him and kill him. So it all started with the previous fight where no one died, but the key flash was down from one of the main carries on G2 Esports.
And this has been
C9 and Contracts for not just tilting after such a rough early game. Mythi's getting caught now.
All right, Rocket Grab actually started that one off. Contracts is down. Caster Curse by Deficio. Junglers are traded. 9 still down in towers, but it doesn't matter. There's the swing, the wind-up from Smoothie. Not going to find a target yet. Sneaky just out of range. Sven gets chunked down by the Death Ray and the Chaos Storm. Forced to run for his life. Expect is killed while the Chaos Storm keeps the rest of G2 busy.
Heads-up fight unless they get a Blitzcrank hook to start it off.
Well, they're trying to get one right there. Ends up being Mythi then. Jumped on by Contracts. They end up trading his junglers early on. Nothing more happens other than a shockwave.
Yeah, really good sidestep by Cycling this play. They could even wait for the next Baron, where G2 need to get something is 1 kill before the Elder Drake, because those 5 Elemental Drakes could be massive.
The Contracts.
Here's the target. Shockwave used as well. He's able to escape. Look at the Chaos Storm! Looking for resets! Sneaky's popped. Not going to be enough for perks, but he finds Trick instead. Sneaky Rocket jumps forward. Tags expected a couple of shots as Mythi's Rocket Crab goes wide.
Those have been absent for the past 10 to 20 minutes.
Spin onto Contracts, and they try and use everything to kill him, but Smoothie has been on point in this game with his lanterns. He's always standing behind the different members of C9. He's just constantly in the right place to save his team now. Expect, yeah, he's getting covered by late game
He's just going to get run down. Sneaky. Why would you flash? Rest of C9 comes in. There's some damage onto Impact.
Yeah, and that pick so critical because it buys C9 time to get vision in this side of the jungle. Gotta be careful, they get Sneaky!
All right, Sneaky caught out, shut down.
Contest this Elder Dragon, and now it is 2 minutes plus of a 5 Elemental Drake Elder.
5 seconds. Well, let's take a look. Baron is going to be secured here by G2 unless C9 can pull a miracle. Very late on the barrel. Well, good play from C9, and what an interesting game we've had.
Here's the fight.
Impact decides to engage. Featherstorm already used. Flash pop by Sven. The death sentence goes wide. Shockwave catches Cloud9, but G2 are losing all of their hit points.
They knew as soon as Elder Drake was gone.
They're TPing in. C9 still want to fight.
Now let's see what Sneaky can do. Gets caught by the Power Fist and the Rocket Grab. Impact needs to kill Sven. Deficio finally wins. It was the exact play Mythi needed to do. Contracts trying to distract and deal with C9. Trick goes down in the melee, and so does Contracts. Expect now on the front line. Cull the Meek gives him HP.
Baron, but there's just Jensen and Krug's minutes. They just have to escort them to the spot to win.
Oh, they're trying!
Smoothie's looking for perks and catches him. Now Sven's running away. Double daggers comes out.
What just happened?
Double kill for Jensen. Death sentence on to expect. The Super Me is pouring into the base. Sven's target is Jensen for now. Manages to pop Smoothie on the back end. Featherstorm comes out. Impact is doing what he can. Scarl! Not enough to save Cloud9.
Jensen's still coming out of base.
Let's see what Jensen can do. No Chaos Storm available.
Oh, he's got a phone relay.
And expect are running away. Oh, I love it.
You talked about, we don't even see the start of this where Sneaky rocket jumped into a Blitzcrank, but here, Perks gets obliterated by Jensen, and then it gets really close. Jensen did a bunch of work in this fight and managed to stay alive the whole time.
Stayed in the back. Sven actually gets Smoothie with a very low range
Jensen gets.
feather right there. All right, so in the end,
the Elder Dragon, which is on a different respawn timer from the Baron. It's 10 minutes for the Elder Dragon and 6 for Baron. He rocket jumped into a Blitzcrank and 5 people and got 1 shot. So, what do?
Well, we're going to find out. Contracts looking for Perks. No flash available. Shockwave only onto Smoothie. Perks goes golden with the hourglass, but he's taken down the Contract. Teleport comes out from Expect. Jack, do you believe now?
See, that's pretty low.
Looking for the engage. Smoothie's running for his life. Cocoon onto Jensen. He manages to get caught. Mythi with the engage.
Oh, he's down.
Dead Impact. Dead Jensen. Smoothie and Sneaky fall. And G2 turn the fight around.
They're actually going to do it, man. They're walking straight down the base. They just need to kill 1 inhib. But what a game.
What a ridiculous turnaround at 49 minutes. G2 win the game, lose the game, but eventually win the game versus C9.
And he just fit the game so well that Perks gets caught before the last fight and dies again, but then his team shows up and just turn it around and actually win that fight. Like, I felt like we had like 3 or 4 games in this one game alone of just the early advantage. We should basically have won, but then this other team came back. Now they should be winning, and then I don't even know.
All planned, I think, would be what you'd say at the end of it. And you say, win the game, lose the game. There were 3 or 5 moments in that game where it felt like either G2 or C9 had it in the bag. Trying to think about the game in a linear fashion just doesn't work with this matchup. Crazy game.
Absolutely crazy. Such a huge advantage for G2 Esports.